Download Red Hat Enterprise. Linux 9 ISO, link in the description. Launch VirtualBox and create a new virtual machine. Click the new icon. Name the operating system name. Choose machine folder, type in version. Allocate some memory and processor for your virtual machine. Choose the size of the virtual hard disk. I have chosen to assign 50 GB to my virtual machine. Then check the pre-allocated full size to increase your virtual machine performance, but you can leave it unchecked if you want. Click the Red Hat virtual machine, then click Settings. In the General option, choose Advanced tab. Here you can choose Shared Clipboard Settings. Select each drop-down menu and choose the bidirectional option to enable the machine's clipboard sharing and drag-drop features. It is used to copy and paste some content between the virtual machine and the host. After clicking on the storage, we will attach the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 ISO file to our operating system. Click on the empty under Controller IDE. Select Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 ISO image file, then click Open. Now Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 image file was selected, and then click OK. Now let's boot up our machine and install Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9. Click Start icon on first screen. The Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 installation process will be started. Now use the up and down key to go to install Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9. Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 is booted and testing the process. Now you should select your preferred language and press Continue. Now you should add your preferable keyboard layout. Now should select your preferable language support. In my case, I will select additionally English, India. Choose the location as per your setup. In my case, region is Asia and city is Manila. To connect to Red Hat, using Authenticate with your Red Hat login credentials like Red Hat username and Red Hat password, and register it. To specify a file or a location to install Red Hat Enterprise Linux from, select installation source from the installation summary screen. On this screen, you can choose between locally available installation media, such as a DVD or an ISO file, or a network location. In my case, I choose default auto-detected installation media option. The common installation types are minimal install, which is minimal server without GUI for advanced Linux sysadmins. Workstation, which is for installation on laptops and PCs. Server with GUI, which is server installation with graphical interface for administration. In the installation destination, to select Automatic option to automatically partition the hard drive. Otherwise, select Custom option to manually create the partitions. Dump is a feature of the Linux kernel that creates crash dumps in the event of a kernel crash. When triggered, kdump exports a memory image that can be analyzed for the purposes of debugging and determining the cause of a crash. If you will uncheck the Enable kdump, you can save memory. In the Network and Hostname section, turn on the toggle in the network interface. Setting hostname is optional. In my case, I choose default network. If you can change network connection, you can configure it. In Security Profile, you can choose the security policy for your system. In my case, I was choose Security Profile by default. In the root account, enter the root password and confirm password. Also, your preference to choose lock root account and allow root SSH login with password. In the user creation, you can set up your user account by entering your name, username, and password. Also, your preference to choose make this user administrator and require a password to use this account. Now, this installation summary should ready for the begin installation. Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 installation is completed. At this point, it is safe to remove your installation media, or in this case, unmount the ISO image file. In the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 login screen, enter your user password, then press Enter.